Angelica Ross. You look so gorgeous tonight. Thank you. Thank you. You just spoke so beautifully at the Embrace Ambition Summit in New York. Tell us about your journey from, I saw you also posted on Instagram about 12 years ago you were modeling and doing that photo shoot to where you are today. Yes. Speak a little bit about your journey and just being the person that you are today.
I just have to say, I think the most important thing about my journey is just being unapologetically honest about where you are in your life. We are in a place where so many people try to fake it until you make it. But the thing is, this is about making it every day. And if you want to make it through every day, you got to be honest with yourself and be honest about what you're working with, about your struggles. And I've been honest about my struggles from beginning to end. And it's not over yet. I know that there are more struggles ahead of time, but I want to show people that, you know, you can be strong, and that just because you have some wins doesn't mean that life is not going to always be tough. You know, life is going to be tough, and you just have to be strong.
I love that. We're here at the Truth Awards where you're being honored tonight. Why is it so important for people? A lot of people out there on social media, they'll see this. They are afraid to live in their truth and be who they really are. Why is it so important for people to embrace who they are and live in their truth?
Basically, the sooner you embrace who you are, the sooner that you live in your truth, the sooner that life will reflect to you everything that is true about who you are. Meaning, like, you won't be able to experience the fullness of life until you fully represent and show up and be yourself.
Love that. Pose, American Horror Story. I know that you guys are in production on Pose. When can fans expect for it to come back out?
I don't know. I'm assuming it's going to be in June like last year, so stay tuned. But get ready for the Netflix drop.
Oh, yeah.
Netflix and chill with your boo with Pose Season 2.
We'll be waiting. Thank you so much, Angelica, for talking to us.
Thank you.
Lovely, fabulous, giving us a Diane Keaton moment. Kalen Allen. How are you, Kalen?
I am wonderful. How are you?
Yes, so you are presenting tonight here at the Truth Awards. Tell me why this award show is so important to you.
Oh my goodness. Well, I was honored last year, so I think it's very important. I mean, I just love Better Brothers in general, you know, and what they stand for, especially when it comes to my community. And tonight, I'm so honored to be presenting to a very good friend of mine, Angelica Ross. When I think of strong people, honey, I've learned more from Angelica in our year of friendship than I've learned from a lot of people. She is a woman of so much wisdom and knowledge, and she is an activist, and she stands up for what she believes in, and she always puts that forward in anything that she does.
We love you on Ellen.
Yes.
You have a million fans. You're Beyonce skits. I mean, you just kill it. You bring such an amazing energy to the show. Tell us how that opportunity came about. I mean, because it seems like we couldn't have the Ellen show without you now.
Oh my God! Thank you so. Oh my goodness! Thank you so much. So it all happened with me just making a video about some food just by chance, and the next thing that I knew, I was moving to Los Angeles, and now I'm there as a talent correspondent. And it is honestly a dream come true. I'm definitely living my dreams. There is nothing else that I would rather do.
What do you tell the people at home that will watch this that, you know, maybe are at home and they're trying to figure out, how can I pursue my dreams? I'm in a little small town in, you know, Alabama or somewhere. How do I pursue my dreams and do what you've done, basically?
I think I said this last year as well. Now I'm from Kansas. And so I say, you know, you have to find the thing that makes you unique and different from everybody else and use that to guide your steps.
Love it. Thank you so much, Kalen, for talking to us.
Thank you, baby.
Should we be doing this?
The corona.
I know.
Girl,
Lord,
my opinion on the coronavirus, baby. When it's my time to go, it's my time to go. I ain't got no control in that, honey. I ain't got time for all this, the bumping elbows and stuff. Baby, you can keep that. Okay, I'm gonna love you.
Thank you, Kalen. Thank you for keeping it real.
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So we're here at the Truth Awards. You've come to this award show in the past. Why is it so important to support this award show?
Actually, this is my first time attending. It's great to be here. I think that what the Better Brothers organization is doing for the LGBTQ plus community in Los Angeles is wonderful, and I get to be here tonight to honor Cheryl Dunye, who is a friend and a director that I admire, and also to celebrate the other nominees.
Yes, definitely. We love you on All Rise, Judge Lola Carmichael. Tell us how that experience has been. You're a lead on primetime TV up after Viola Carey Washington. Speak to us about how that role and that responsibility has been for you.
Oh, it's been wonderful, and to be able to be the first to do it on a CBS show was tremendous. It feels great to be able to bring stories of people of color, of women, of people within the LGBTQ plus community to the CBS audience, and to share stories about immigration and poverty, drug abuse, and to do it coming behind women like Kerry Washington and Viola Davis, and of course Diane Carroll, and all of the women within Shondaland, you know, to have those, Taraji Henson, just women who paved the way and blazed the path. I feel honored.
Why is it so important for allies to support the LGBTQ plus community?
I think that so often, especially now in our political climate, we feel as though I can only focus on my issue. I can only focus on me. If I'm a black male, I'm only focusing on police brutality or the school to prison pipeline. Or if I'm a black woman, maybe I'm only concerned about women's rights and protecting women's right to choose. But what is important is that we are stronger together. And if there is injustice anywhere, it's a threat to justice everywhere. And it is our responsibility to protect our brothers and sisters within this community and to make sure that they are safe, because they support us each and every day as well.
Tomorrow's International Women's Day, and we're in Women History Month. How will you be celebrating, and why is tomorrow such an important day to celebrate women all over that are advancing the culture, whatever culture that is, and just advancing women's rights and issues across America?
So I think that, you know, on International Women's Day, it's important to celebrate women who are taking a stand, who are speaking out against injustice, who are shining the light on issues that affect women that we don't always see highlighted in the news cycle and within the media. And I will definitely be spending it talking to my mama, who is my shiro, my international woman of mystery and everything else, and preparing to go to work on Monday because, you know, I got to have a job.
Well, you're blessed. Thank you so much for talking to us. Mr. Dorian Missick, For Life. The show is amazing. Amazing reviews for the show. I love you on the show. Tell us how you got involved in the project.
Well, pretty traditional. My manager sent me the script. I read it, and I was like, this is cool. I'd like to do it. And I talked to Hank and 50, and then next thing I know, I was back in New York in prison.
Such an important show, though, to highlight, you know, a lawyer taking on rights for prisoners. Speak to how this show is important and why viewers should watch it.
I mean, if there's ever a time where a show is super timely, I think it's right now, you know, in this specific thing where it's like pretty common knowledge now, or becoming more common knowledge, that there's so many people who are wrongfully convicted, overly convicted, which is something else that people don't talk about much. And so I think it's a great time to have a show that kind of shines a light on that and brings it to the forefront. Because a lot of times when something is in the conversation constantly in our community, people feel more galvanized and want to do something about it, as opposed to feeling like it's something that's not happening. And here it is, we're bringing that story into people's living rooms every day, and people who might not necessarily been affected by that, now they are affected by it, and they're going to feel, I think, obligated to do something about it.
Love that. We're here at the Truth Awards, the 6th annual Truth Awards. Why is it so important for people of color, LGBTQ plus, people in general to live in their truth?
I think anytime you have an opportunity to live in your truth, I think is important, because you're around people who are like-minded. And those are voices that need to be heard. You know, there's so many unique voices from so many different communities that when it's only being shown through one lens, and most oftentimes it's from a lens of someone who's not a part of the community, and so it's more of a spectator lens and someone who actually lives it. It's just, it doesn't represent the world that we live in. You know, we live in a very full, beautiful world of people of very different walks of life and things of that nature, and I think the art should reflect that.
Thank you so much, Dorian. Congratulations on the show. It's gorgeous.
Vinnick by Suzanne Vinnick.
I absolutely love it.
Thank
You
you.
always look so gorgeous.
Thank you.
So we're here tonight at the Truth Awards. Tell me why
Your hair
you're
is stunning.
Thank you. You're always
Vision.
stunning.
It's like a crown. It's gorgeous.
You're stunning. Thank you.
Thank you.
Tell us why you're such a huge supporter of the Truth Awards, and you're here again for the 6th annual to support. Why is this an important award show for you to support?
Well, you know,
it's more of a way of giving back, because since the have and have nots really speaks to so many issues, race, sex, everything. This is kind of my way of giving back, because I have such a fan base here at these awards, and the LGBT community has been very supportive of me and my career, that it's just my way of returning the favor.
Beautiful. Speaking of have and have nots, we're knee deep in season 7.
Yes, actually, this Tuesday is the mid-season finale.
So exciting. This season has been, so many.
Look charming this season. Lovely
always.
shade of orange.
As always. You always
Yes,
look
my orange with my black Vans and no makeup and stringy hair.
Well-
It's a charming look for me this whole season.
You're versatile, right? So tell us, how has this season been going for you? Fans are reacting. Twitter is a buzz. Your comments are ablaze on Instagram. Tell us a little bit about you in this space in this season. We see you in a different light.
Right, yeah, you get to see Catherine. You've seen her vulnerability with her relationships with her family. You've seen her vulnerability when she's been at a loss, but at the same time, she's always been Catherine. Catherine is now trying not to let anyone see her sweat. She is the most vulnerable she has ever been. She has just given $300 million worth of money and assets to her maid. She has signed over her life to her only friend.
Which speaks to her.
Speaks to that relationship. She realizes that she has been abandoned by all those people that she has helped through the years. She is in a place that she is not used to.
Yes.
She is in a place of trying to still maintain her sense of power and monicum of strength, but she's crumbling.
Beautiful. And we're looking forward to the mid-season finale. Tomorrow is International Women's Day. Woo!
I'm every woman.
It's all in me. Yes. You want that, baby?
Sorry.
Okay. Yes. So tell us why, in this climate, obviously, why is tomorrow, and we're in Women's History Month, why is tomorrow such an important day to celebrate women all over the world?
In this day and age when you got the Me Too movement, and I have my own opinion about that out there, but and women in achievements, I think we should celebrate women every day personally. I think we've gotten into this, well, we need a day to do this, and we need a month to do that, and we need to celebrate women every day. We need to celebrate men. We need to celebrate children. We need to celebrate mothers every day, fathers every day. Yes, we acknowledge Father and Mother's Day, and I'm glad that we do that, because sometimes they don't get the truth. But let's just one day a year we're going to celebrate women. Yeah, that's wonderful. That's great. Wow, woohoo. But I don't want to be forgotten the next day.
Exactly.
So I think as wonderful as I think it is to really bring attention to it tomorrow, which is what we're probably doing.
Right.
I'd like to celebrate myself every day.
As you should.
Thank you.
As we all celebrate you every day. And what projects do you have coming up? I know you have your own production company.
Yes.
So what projects are you working on, or what can fans expect to see from you?
Actually, I just won an award this past weekend. I had a short film that came out we just completed 2 years ago, because they came and left. And this past weekend, I just found out that I got the Best Actress in a Short from the Creation International Film Festival. Thank you. I've got a web series. We're premiering that. It's coming out in a couple of months. Aunt Sissy, that is potentially they're pitching to network, but right now we're just a web series called Aunt Sissy. That's going to be coming out in about a month. I'm on Hallmark Home and Family on Monday. Well, I'm shooting on Monday. It's going to air at 7 a.m. Tuesday and at 10 a.m. on Wednesday this coming week.
Okay.
I'm doing a craft. We're doing that on the Hallmark Channel.
And just being the queen that you are.
Yes, and being the queen that I am.
And that's enough. Thank you so much, Mr. Renee, for talking to us. Yes, thank you.
Where is the buzz? You said was mine.